So this is a completely different kind of trade deal that anyone's ever seen before. So the idea is the Japanese government will give $550 billion to Donald Trump to invest as the United States and Donald Trump sees fit in America. So the Japanese will get back their money, and 90% of the profits will go to the American citizens, the American taxpayer. So Donald Trump, I'll give you an example. We buy all of our antibiotics, generic antibiotics in China. So Donald Trump can say, let's go build generic pharmaceuticals in America. Let's build those antibiotics in America. The Japanese will fund it, and then we will have generic antibiotics in America. Will no longer be reliant on China. So it's in his hands to invest. This is not ordinary foreign companies investing. This is not Mitsubishi building a plant in America. This is $550 billion by the Japanese government put in the hands of Donald Trump that he can then invest in America. It's amazing. I mean, it's the thing I am most proud of. It maybe it's the most proud I've ever been on a business deal I've ever done.
So it sounds amazing. Do the Japanese think it's amazing, and have they codified this agreement?
They have. So yesterday it was all signed. So the president signed the EO. I signed the MOU with Minister Akazawa in the Commerce Department. This is signed. It is written. So what happens is Donald Trump can select the project that he wants. We put a capital call into the Japanese. They send in the money, and we build the project in America. So if you think about this, $550 billion invested during Donald Trump's term is a ½ point of GDP given to the United States of America's president by the Japanese government. I mean, this is amazing. In order to have a 15% tariff, and so they can keep making their cars in Japan.
Let's just stand the details, Mr. Secretary. So the timeline, you talked about the rest of the president's term. Is there a clear timeline here? And what's the enforcement mechanism to make sure it happens?
Well, two things. Number one, they've committed that they will meet the capital call. So when we're building a project, they will fund the project's building during the term. This investment lasts through, meaning they will put out the money through the rest of Donald Trump's term, so January 2029. And let's say halfway through and they've invested $250 billion, they stop saying, I don't want to send you any more money. The tariffs pop right back up, and they no longer receive the cash flow from these projects. It would all just stay with the United States of America. So there is just no way they're going to not fund these projects. And Donald Trump is going to deliver to the American people. And this deal is really, it's just, if you think about it, $550 billion of Japanese government's money in order to buy down their tariff in Donald Trump's hands for his availability to invest and build in America. Alaska pipeline, scale, $50 billion, $100 billion. Donald Trump wants to unleash the Alaska pipelines. The Japanese will finance it. And it's great for America. It's fantastic.